Hello everyone, this is Haley from Cartoon Universe, back with another Steam Universe theory video. We have talked about the possibility of the diamond fusing before. After all, it would be really awesome to get something like green diamond when yellow and blue fuse, or even black diamond if all of them did. As we know, they are still gems, so it makes sense for them to be able to. Yet there may be something else at play, rather than what they believe in preventing them from doing so. So today, I would like to propose a different idea. This is the possibility that diamonds are incapable of fusion altogether. This would actually provide a great reason as to why the Diamond Authority looks down upon fusion of different gems. Simply put, this is because they themselves cannot fuse together, especially with each other, to create the most powerful gem ever known. I don't believe that they are stopping themselves merely because they are more unique than, say, two Ruby Soldiers. As we know, they look drastically different from each other and even have different voice actors. However, the diamonds are shown to also be the closest attached gems to each other that are not fused. We know the strength of their bond, as we saw that Blue Diamond is still mourning the death of Pink Diamond despite the millennia that has passed. So with all these points in mind, they should have no problem fusing despite what they tell other gems not to do. But yet we have no proof that they ever actually have. Yes, we do have the Corruption Light, which does have some greenish coloring to it, and the new Diamond Authority logo, which does have a small green diamond in the middle. But as of now, there is no definitive proof that they have ever fused as of yet. So if they are unable to fuse, then it makes a lot of sense that they then taught their subjects to look down against this type of fusion, as seen with both Peridot and Jasper, as well as many other Homeworld gems. And fusion is a natural ability of gems, so to see this be seen as a disgusting act must mean that the higher-ups have a reason for making this so, which goes beyond it being a cheap tactic to be used during wartime. To see these lower-class gems being able to do something that they cannot would surely anger them. Fusions are more than the sum of their parts, and with a cross-gem fusion, it is possible that the results can be much stronger than those of the same gem. These fusions can also be hard to control, something which the diamonds would not be pleased with. I know many of you guys don't exactly like the thought that the gems had creators, but if they did, then purposely making the diamonds incapable of fusion would be a great way to limit their already immense amount of power. Or perhaps one of the diamonds was incapable of fusion, which made them jealous of the others, and so fusion of different gems was banned altogether. But regardless, a fusion of all the diamonds would surely be unstoppable and demand the respect of their subjects. This would undoubtedly get all the gems to listen to them out of fear, because it is apparent they currently weren't intimidating enough to prevent Rose or many other gems from rebelling. The diamonds are the highest for a reason, going from a more real-life standpoint. These types of gems are known as some of the most valuable, precious, and durable things on Earth, even if what many people believe of them is not exactly true. They are already the best, so it is impossible to go much further beyond this besides them just being another color of diamond, as mentioned before. But speaking of real-life diamonds, there is one more thing I would like to mention. Of course, while I must once again remind everyone that the show does not follow how gems are in real life very often, it is still fun to speculate using real-life information as evidence. Plus, like I mentioned, the diamonds are at the top most likely because of their high value in real life, so who knows what other facts about diamonds the crew may have implemented into the show. And the idea that I would like to point out is the fact that once a diamond is created, it's like that for life. From other sources, it does seem like at extremely high temperatures they can be merged, but this is perhaps harder to do than with most other gems. Same with being broken, which is another piece of evidence to add to the pile that Pink Diamond is indeed gone for good, with little chance of her returning. But back to my first point. It seems a diamond is incapable of changing in the way that other gems are, and cannot be crushed together to make one big diamond. Which brings me back to the points I made before about the diamonds being jealous of regular gems being able to fuse together so easily while they cannot, and in turn have made it taboo to fuse with other gems altogether. This is to create the environment we currently see in Homeworld, which is definitely not a good one, except for those that have the elite status. We still know so little about the diamonds that things could definitely change, and this is a theory I think has a big chance of being wrong due to the sheer amazingness that would be a fusion of two or more diamonds. But regardless, I would like to know your thoughts on the topic. I might try and do another Steam Universe Top 10 video soon, which should be fun, so stay tuned for that by subscribing and making sure you get notifications. Thank you to Starry for editing this video, and I would like to give credit to a few Reddit posts which are a huge inspiration for the video. I will link those down below. Also, starting next month on our Patreon, I will be sending out stickers, plus maybe a surprise or two to each supporter that pledges $3 or more. These will be cartoon stickers, and I will try to vary the shows so you never know what you'll get. Speaking of which, if you're an artist with leftover cartoon-related stickers that you want to get rid of, I'm looking for stickers to give out to my patrons. I will gladly pay for shipping and make sure to give you credit to each artist. So if this interests you, please email us at cartoonuniverses@gmail.com. Thank you for watching!